Hey y'all, what's up? So this is something that God really needs you to do. Before you cross over into your new season, you have to remove certain ties and connections that you have with people. Yesterday, Prophet Lovey spoke on this and it was so powerful to me. I was like, I just have to reiterate this message because I was talking about this in like a live or something I did maybe like a week or something ago, maybe a few weeks, where I was talking about Abraham and Lot. And yesterday morning, God had woke me up and he was talking to me about this again, this particular situation with a person, just saying like, there are certain people that can't come with you on every leg of the journey. I had posted on Instagram, The Healing Prophecy, for those of you guys that are wondering what my Instagram is, but it was pretty much saying like, you know, Abraham and Lot had two different destinies. And God has showed me this with a situation in my life. There are some people that they see God in your life. They see God. And you may be struggling to see God. Like, you know God's over your life, but you don't even know just how graced by God you are, how much God actually favors you, right? But some people will see that and they will want to become spiritually attached to you. So they'll do anything to be in cahoots with you, to be a part of what it is that you're doing, because they know, whoa, once you get to a certain point, especially when you cross over into your promised land, if they attach themselves to you, what happens to you, if you prosper, they prosper too. When you step into your wealthy place, they're going to step into a wealthy place too. Remember, I was mentioning this the spiritual guilty by association thing. It's not just guilty by association, but it's success by association, prosperity by association, growth by association, okay, increase by association. And so as you cross over into your new, what people are you associated with that God has told you to no longer be associated with? I say this because we have to be very careful, because at times, because we love or care about people, we want to drag them along. And this is family, friends, people you've known your whole life, whatever the case may be. But when God places that inkling on your spirit to cease communication and to cut things off with a person, you have to do it. Like, there are people that not only want to be attached to you, God wants me to talk about this too, but have monitoring spirits, just naturally monitoring. And I've been experiencing this over the last 72 hours where it's like people, God's like, monitoring spirit, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And I'm just like, yo, what is happening? Right? And this has happened before, but it's different when you're in your land of promise, because when you get to that place, and even if you're in your wilderness, God still provides for you and he has favor on your life. And some people can see that. It's like, she may be in the wilderness, but God does everything for her. Like, let me be attached to her. Let me be attached to him. Let me, you know, and it's not people, like some people aren't even doing this knowingly. They're being used spiritually by a force to attach themselves to you. It's something about you. You know what I mean? But the thing is like, we know with Abraham and Lot, they had to separate. You know, God has ceased communication with Abraham. And Abraham had to recognize like, yo, bro, we have to separate. God never told him to bring to bring Lot with him, but he chose to do that. And because of that, he suffered a consequence. They both grew the same. So the same blessing and favor that was on Abraham's life by connection, by default, by association, was also given to Lot. But that was not Lot's portion. So it was like, yo, y'all got to separate. You got to isolate. And then God spoke. And then God made things clear. So what Prophet Lovey was saying yesterday was so much. So I really encourage you guys to go watch his sermon on connections. But also just in my personal life, like I literally just went through this a few weeks ago. Long story short, God, it was someone that knew that I was moving here. And it was like out of nowhere, I just began to feel like this attachment spiritually. I was like, God, I feel like they're trying to be attached to me. Like I was feeling it. I didn't know what it was. I just felt it, right? And a large part of my gifting is I just know that I know things. I don't know why I know things. I just know that I know. And normally when I get a feeling about something, it actually is true, okay? And so I was just like, okay, God, I'm just going to push back. And then God gave me a vision. And pretty much what he was showing to me in this night vision is, you don't, Jesus, my God. He was saying like, you don't truly know this person. I said, God, what? This is a friend. God said, no. You don't truly know this person. Come on. This is all coming together. See, God, he will bring something back to you to make sure you know you made the right decision when you cut someone off, okay? Because he said, you don't know what this person is associated with. I mentioned this in a video. I said guilty by association. But also, like I said before, there's prosperity by association, success by association. So what God was showing me in the vision, God was showing me like, yeah, to you and this person, it may be cool, but you don't know what else this person is associated with. This person is headed into a wilderness and you're headed into a land of promise. 2 different places. But also you're meant to birth nations. They're not. You've been consecrated. They haven't. I set you apart for good use. They're just saved and they're my child. There's a difference. And some people may be like, oh, no, it's biblical. There's definitely a difference. And what God was saying to me with that is he's like, you don't know what this person is associated with. So me not even knowing what Prophet Levy was going to talk about yesterday. And when he talked about that, he said association. He said, your connection is your collection. Whatever you're connected to, that is what you collect. So that is why some of you guys, like you cannot be connected to certain people. It's not even about the person. It's a lot of what they're connected to. I meet a lot of people that claim to truly live. And this is no offense to nobody. This is me being real because somebody needs to hear this because you've been feeling this way. There are some people that say they truly are on fire for God, that they live for God. Hey, we all have imperfections and certain things like that. But there are certain people, I look at the lives that they lead off platforms in their day-to-day lives when they're not like ministering to people. And I'm like, yo, we're not the same. There's some people I'm like, yo, we're the exact same. Some people, we're not the same. Pick up what I'm putting down here. Not judging anybody. But there are some people, it's like, no, we're not the same. No, I'm not saying I read my Bible every day, that I pray. Read my Bible all day, that I pray all day, that I'm rabba all. No. There are certain things that when you're consecrated to God, that you just don't do, that you just don't associate with, that you just don't partner with. And there are some people that will claim to be, and I'll just look at their lives and I say, and God will be like, they haven't gotten it yet. And it's not to say God displeased with them or anything. No. But that's not a connection that I need to be associated with. I mentioned this in a video before. Like, I don't believe in having friends that are still in the world. Like, we can be associates, like not even necessarily associates, but you know, hey, what's up, whatever. But there's like no tie there. I'm not going to be spiritually connected. Because I don't know what you're connected to. And I don't know what traps and doors and, you know, I hope this is making sense. So pretty much God needs you to do this. He needs you to go to him in prayer and to show you who are these people. Some of these people are literally monitoring spirits. Some are actually lots where they want to take your lot, a lot, okay? And it's not to say these are bad people, but every connection, even if it's a good connection, is not good for you. Like, I'm trying to think of it in a way. For example, okay, I'm looking at the electrical outlet. You know how you have the 3-prong hole thing? And so you get some devices that have 3 prongs and then you have some that have 2, right? And the ones that have 3 prongs, like, okay, they technically, if you guys ever notice, you can break off the 3rd prong and you can make it fit into a 2 and it'll still work, but it's not safe. So it's still a good connection because you get the electricity to the 3-prong device, but You had to break off something that was vital for your safety in order to make that connection. And a lot of you guys are 3-prong sockets, but you're trying to make yourself fit into a 2-socket hole. When in actuality, you need that 3-prong. You need your safety. You need that. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But God needs you to monitor who you're connected to in this season. And don't delay on obeying God. Like for me, it looks like I probably only have, for sure, 2 people that I can truly like, that God has revealed to me. And that's okay. Because I'd rather have 2 than to have 10 people that's not really there for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to say that the other people don't care about me or don't love me. No, it's just who I am closely. It matters, especially in the season of expansion and increase. So I just wanted to share that with someone today. And also to encourage you to go watch Prophet Lovey's sermon too. Talk to you guys later.